Welcome to SCN Corporate Connect. I'm Greg Greenberg, reporting live from Fintech World, and I'm joined by Maomao. He's the COO of the Kora network. Welcome, Maomao.
Thank you.
So, the Kora network is out to serve underbanked regions. Explain how you're going to do that.
Absolutely. I mean, there's 2.5 billion people out there that don't have bank accounts, but really, if you think about the people who are underserved by the existing financial system, it's most of them. And so those are people we're looking to serve, the long tail of financial services. What we're doing is we're creating an application-specific blockchain for financial services. So on this blockchain, in fact, embedded into this blockchain is functionality for identity, or for money transfer, or for lending, or to create your own community financial groups like credit unions or community banks. And then, so anyone on the blockchain can access this functionality. And then we're letting people access the blockchain without internet by going with some telecom networks.
So people don't need a smartphone to use the Kora network.
That's absolutely right.
Or a computer. Because a lot of people in these underbanked regions just simply don't have the finances or access to these things, right?
Absolutely, Greg.
Okay, so talk about where you are in terms of your platform now. Are you in beta? Are you working with a particular community in an underbanked area? Where are you right now?
Yeah, so we're just launching our first beta. Very exciting. That's in Nigeria, where we're working with 300 farmers, where the issue is that previously they would have to drive, every 2 weeks they would drive 2 hours to the city to get their money, and then drive back, and then everyone would go to their house to get the money. And what we're doing is we're facilitating money transfer from the city to the villages via the blockchain, and letting them pay it out in cash. So now, no more trip. So that's happening right now with 200 farmers, and we have a pretty full slate coming up in 2018.
And how do you keep the costs low? Because just implementing this system is pretty expensive on your end.
That's a great question, Greg. So I think, there's a bit of a misconception about how expensive it is to implement blockchains, because a lot of this code is open source. You can reuse a lot of this stuff. And the second part is that how do we keep the operating costs low, right? So one thing that blockchains enable is that the cost of running a blockchain is a very efficient market. So if you look at that profit margin for Bitcoin or Ethereum, it's not that high, because there's so much competition to produce these blocks. And so we're creating an efficient market around the cost of providing financial infrastructure. And so that's how we try to minimize the cost.
And you're not trying to replace a national currency, right? You're looking to create something that runs parallel to a national currency, correct?
That's absolutely right. So we are currency agnostic. So in Nigeria, we're working with eNaira, which is 100% backed by Naira in the bank, audited and everything. And what we're saying is we're really building infrastructure. We think the idea that every bank has to build the same software over and over again is ridiculous. When you could just have all the banks use the same infrastructure on the blockchain and save on all those operating and technology costs and focus on what they do best, which is providing people access to financial services.
All right, and then finally, what is your token timeline?
Yeah, so we are launching our own blockchain. Our pre-sale starts on February 19th, and our ICO, the public ICO, is on March 18th.
All right, well, good luck with that. Thanks for coming and speaking with me, and thank you for watching SCN Corporate Connect.